My name is Larissa Kitchemonia. I am a Anishnaabe-Saulteaux from the Key First Nation. It's just a little reserve outside of Norquay, Saskatchewan. So I've been in Regina for about 10 years. I came here to go to school, and I've been living here and working here and raising my family here since then. My art practice is predominantly painting. I've always been a painter. I've been doing it since I was about 15 years old. I think for me, it was important to have the idea of my perspective of how I view the world. So as an Indigenous woman, I wanted that to be embedded in my art. Because of residential schools and all of that, my grandmother went to one, there was a disconnect with our culture. So I think we're always kind of just exploring this idea of identity, and I'm always trying to look for what our language is. I realized that we as Saulteaux people from my own community and the surrounding communities, we've somehow lost our visual language. It was really hard to face, but at the same time it encouraged me to keep exploring maybe what I know can somehow help revitalize or bring back some things that are Saulteaux. So that was kind of my ideas. Urban Indigeneity to me is just about identity, right? I think a lot of the times when you come to the city, it's easy to forget about who you are as a person, and you get caught up in the culture that is an urban culture. And I think there's a really strong link to identity and personal wellness. To have that interaction with other people is so important. And especially I think Indigenous people to come into an urban setting and to feel isolated from their community or in their culture, and then to have the opportunity to come together and be with other people that understand their culture and their humor or whatever it may be. I invited people from the community to participate in workshops. One was doing a medicine pouch, one was doing either a ribbon skirt or a ribbon shirt. I was really just trying to bring people together and then taking their likeness from the participants, paint a painting to make it into a jumble of people showing their interconnectedness and us all coming together. Something really awesome happens with people when they make art and they come together and they're creative and they explore their own creativity and they get to make something and they feel proud of themselves. And this was what I was aiming for. We live in a situation where we're not always represented to the fullest extent. And I think opportunities like this really give Indigenous artists an opportunity to be acknowledged and to understand oh, I do have a space and I do have a place within this community.